All right, welcome again to this onboarding session. And this is Data Analytics Mastery Hub onboarding presentation. And I've tagged this presentation, Navigating the Data Career. This is proudly for people who are aspiring to become data analysts and even early starters, those people that are just starting off the data analytics career. This is for you. All right, this group was born out of the various challenges that data analytics. All right, and because of that, I see that there is a need for us to create a kind of group or community where people can learn together as they also grow together, and as well as provide support, resources, is webinars like this to explain and to break down some things to those people that are just starting off their career, and essentially to create a roadmap for these people. This is the agenda of our session. I'm going to be introducing the presentation and then move ahead to understanding the data career. And then the third thing on the agenda will be how we can navigate the free certification opportunities online. Yes, I have been a beneficiary, let me say, of free programs online. And also I see that not so many people know how to navigate their way into earning recognized certifications online. And so it is also important that we know all of these things so we can take advantage of them. All right, the fourth on the agenda is showing you how 4-month learning roadmap at Data Analytics Mastery Hub. We can see in our work today, data has been placed in such a position that a government or a country that is not leveraging data is only doing the people of that country or the citizens of such country disservice. All right, and so it is important that we know that yes, we can leverage data to do many things and then to achieve so many things. In the course of this presentation, you know how we can use data to achieve so many things in our world of today. All right, worldwide data is projected to reach 180 zettabytes by 2025, up from 64.2 zettabytes in 2020. And this is according to statistics that are growing data. Data is growing by the day. Every sector is generating data. It's just good for that. It's good for us that we know all of these things. But what is the impact? The impact is that the growing data has also directly impacted the way data analytics are being sourced for. You know, it has created a kind of promising career for people that are in the data analytics career. So it is important that we have the knowledge of how to work around our data, how to manipulate them, how to make them in such a way that from the raw data we fine tune them, we are able to make informed decisions from such data that we have. Data usage in different sectors, like I mentioned, a lot of sectors now leverage data to get different outcomes. All right, and then I'm going to mention a few of them. The first here is health sector. The healthcare sector use data for patients' records, medical research, and improving treatment plans. It is important for those in the healthcare sector as well to take data, and because they want to make informed decision. You can just imagine a patient that walks into a hospital to see a medical doctor. All right, the medical doctor will not just say, okay, let's start treatment. You understand? The doctor wants to know what is wrong, and in the process of knowing what is wrong, the medical doctor will seek for some kind of data information. How are you feeling today? Do you say you're having a headache? What part of the head? You know, things like that. And all of these things are important for the medical doctor to be able to make informed decision. It is when you tell the doctor all of these things, that is when the doctor will know that, yes, this is the right thing to prescribe. All right, for someone who has complained of headache, maybe front of the head or any part of the head, the medical doctor will recommend a drug that will heal infertility in such a way, in such a case. Manipulation and here and there, you know, creating patterns, creating trends that, okay, this patient is having a headache, this is what to do. You know, that is how it's also working in the data world. And also finance to detect fraud, assess risk, and guide investment decision. And also we have in retail, data is used in retail to analyze customers' behavior, manage inventory, and personalize marketing. Data is also very resourceful in transportation system, in that we can use data for optimizing production process and managing supply chains in the transportation system. Also for marketing, of course, we use data in marketing to understand market trends, target audience, and even measure campaign effectiveness, right? And then manufacturing industry also use data for optimizing production process and managing supply chains as well. And also we have entertainment, for recommendation systems for streaming services and content generation or content creation. You can imagine how our Netflix is able to recommend some of the movies that we are able to watch. Especially we are in this part of the country, Nigeria. Netflix will recommend those movies that align with the location where we are, and maybe on the kind of movies we have watched before. That's how Netflix is going to place the recommendation for us. So it's very essential that data is used in this manner. Also, we have education for tracking students' performance and improving teaching methods. We also use data in agriculture for precision farming, crop monitoring, and supply chain management. Also, governments need to leverage data for policy making, public services, improvement, and security. All of these places, we need to use data essentially. Understanding the data carrier. So this is where we are going. Who is a data analyst? A data analyst is a person whose job is to gather, interpret data in order to solve a specific problem. A data analyst digs into information looking for patterns, trends, and insights that can help companies make smarter decisions. All right, so you'll be hearing more of patterns, debating patterns, looking at trends, generating insights or gleaning insights, decision making. All of these are the terms data analysts will be using maybe to present in a number of ways. All right, so what do data analysts do? Data analysts are responsible for various essential tasks centered on data manipulation and analysis. And their primary role or duties include, number one is data collection. Data collection is very essential, and the manner with which you collect your data is essential. So we are looking at their duties for now. Let's look at collection. Data analysts gather information from various sources, such as databases, surveys, or web scraping, ensuring that data is accurate and relevant to the task at hand. And the second step is cleaning. After collecting data from different sources, the data analyst role encompasses data cleaning. You are in charge of cleaning the data. You don't just pick up the data and start analyzing. Data cleaning is an essential step in data analysis. The way your data is will inform the kind of decision, or you cannot even make decision from a data that is not well cleaned. The whole analytics process would only be a waste of time if you are dealing with a data that is messy. And for that fact, we always say that your data must be of good quality or of high quality before you pump it into analytics. All right, the third step is transformation. Analysts may need to reshape, aggregate, or transform the data for analysis. So you need to transform your data. And then the fourth stage is analysis. This is the core of the work. So the core of data analysis work is using statistical techniques, tools to identify patterns, trends, and correlation within the data. So that is where the bulk of data analyst duty is, in analyzing. Right. So let's move on to the fifth duty, which is data visualization. So for data visualization, a data analyst will use visuals to communicate his or her findings to stakeholder, and this is crucial to create deep representation of your data set. You have been given a data set. Now you are presenting visuals just to help show patterns, strengths the way they are. So you have to create charts, graphs, dashboards to make complex data understandable to non-technical stakeholders. And so as a data analyst, you must also learn how to communicate technical terms in non-technical ways. All right. And then the sixth step is reporting. So after doing all of this, after having your data visualized, you are going to create reports. So the data analysts generate reports and presentations summarizing their analysis and highlighting key insights and providing actionable recommendations. So that is very essential. And the seventh step, you may be wondering that what is the whole essence of all this: collecting data, cleaning it, transforming it, analyzing it, visualizing it, reporting it. What is the whole essence? These all steps, accumulate in report support, in decision support rather. All of these steps culminate in decision support. So data analysts assist decision makers by providing data-driven insights. They enable companies to make informed choices about strategies, operations, and improvements. So with a data analyst on a team, you are sure that, yes, you will be making a data-driven decision. You will not just be making decision based on maybe what you see. All right, you are going to be making informed decision. All right, we can say data analysts. What are their skills? What are these skills that you need to have as a data analyst? A data analyst must have analytic skills. And analytical skills is what enables you to visualize your data set even before going into data analytics proper. You are able to analyze in your mind that, yes, this data is coming from campaigns. All right, how can I, make a good findings from this data? So you need to have that analytical mindset, analytical skills to do that. And then we need to have technical proficiency. So we'll be diving more into technical proficiencies later on. All right, so you also need to know how to do data visualization, of course. And then statistical knowledge is also required. Another thing is problem-solving abilities. Of course, as a data analyst, you must be passionate about helping to solve problems. Industries, companies, businesses will be reaching out that, okay, this is the problem we have at hand. They will always reach out with problem. But yours is to say, okay, what data do you have? Do you have this data? Do you have data on this? Do you have data on that? And with all of this, you are able to profile solution to what can be done. So your first thing is to have that ability to be able to solve problems. And you are passionate in solving problems as well. Another one is communication skills. You remember I said as a data analyst, you'll be required to give reports, to give presentation to, say, stakeholders. You are going to be meeting with a lot of people that want you to communicate the findings of all of the processes that you have undergone. So for communication skills, that is very essential, and it is just that you must be able to break down technical terms or technical steps into in a non-technical way. All right. Another skill that you need to possess is adaptability. You will be required to work with various units. You will be working in cross-functional teams. As a data analyst, you will not be working in isolation. And so you should not make the mistake that once I am a data analyst, the only thing I will be doing is just to collect the data and then start analyzing. No, you have to know how to adapt to cross-functional dynamism. So in cross-functional teams, you have a lot of people on the team. You may have your project managers, you have even your web developers, those people who have helped you to create the system with which you use to collect your data. You can equally have technical personnel on your team. So all of these people, you need to interact with them, and there must be adaptability on your end. All right, another one is attention to details. You need to have strong attention to details. And it is with this skill you are able to recognize that, yes, there is a fault somewhere. You are able to pick what is wrong. And then you are able to look at things deeply. You understand, you are able to see that you are not just saying something on the surface, especially when you are presented with data sets. Most of the data sets we have in real world analysis are messy data. Messy data in the sense that some data are missing, some data could be missing, some could enter duplicate values. And how do you handle this if you don't pay attention? You need to pay attention to know that these are existing in your, all of these errors are existing in your data. And because of that, you know what to do. Critical thinking. So for this, you are able to also think critically on what can be done when you are presented with problems. You think, have this critical thinking mindset that, hey, what can be done? What can be done? Essential data analytics tools. We have some tools that are not elementary, although most of the people, when starting out as data analysts, they do feel that some tools are not just maybe very elementary, and then they want to begin from that super skill. No, it doesn't work that way. You need to start from Excel. Excel has been existing, and most of us, even right from university days or even secondary school, we are familiar with using Excel. When we went for the computer training that time, we were introduced to Excel, Microsoft Word, and the rest of that, right? That is essential. But as a data analyst, you need to know how to use this tool to your advantage. You will be doing a lot of things on Excel most of the time before you transport to another tool. Another essential tool is SQL. SQL primarily enables you to query your data set. All right, you want to just get a fraction of your data. You don't need the whole data set that you have been presented with. So what are you going to do? You are going to formulate queries in order to help generate the kind of data that you want from the whole data set. All right, so Google Sheets is also essential. If you don't use Excel, you can decide to also use Google Sheets. They pretty much do the same function. All right, so another thing that is essential as a data analyst that you may want to learn is Python. And R is also essential for statistical analysis. Also Stata, SAS, SAS, that is also important as a data analyst. You can also learn that. Essential data visualization tools are Tableau and Power BI. So if you learn Tableau, you may say, okay, Power BI, you may not really leverage on Power BI, but you can still learn it too. But because if you are able to learn one, then you'll be able to transfer your skill to the other. Because the two of them pretty much serve the same purpose, which is data visualization. Data analyst career options. First is you, of course, data analyst. Then if you can delve into the career part of business intelligence analyst or data scientist, data engineer, data architect, data visualization specialist. So this is just on the narrow view of it. Then on the wider view, we have different types of data analysts. aside from being a business intelligence analyst, you can also be a consulting analyst. You can be a marketing analyst. Those who work, closely with digital marketing components or e-commerce. All right, you may want to be a marketing analyst, a statistical analyst. You may also want to be a financial analyst if your sector is the finance sector. Also, you also can be an operations analyst or healthcare analyst, those who work primarily with healthcare data sets. And then you can also wish to be a machine learning analyst. All right, so let's go ahead. Interestingly, you will want to know how much data analysts earn. Data analyst salary could be based on experience, industry, location, and even the kind of data professional that you are. So there is nothing that is fixed, actually. There's nothing that is fixed. But based on the facts or the data I got from Glassdoor, so according to Glassdoor in 2024, data analyst salary by experience from 2 to 4 years is around 82,288. So you may want to see all of these. Data analysts earn big, yeah. And then in Nigeria, where we are, data analyst average salary per month is about around 500,000. All right, so you may also want to know this. But if you are starting, you can have something like 250, around 250 if you are just starting out. All right, I think it's interesting to know. Business analysts earn around $491. That is pretty amazing. We want to check out all of this later. It's just to give us a kind of foresight into what data analysts earn as salaries. Tips to a successful career in data analytics. All right, these are very essential things that you should know, and they are just tips that maybe you may not be told, but you need to know that the data analytics career path is a path that places you on this continuous learning journey. So data analytics part is not that part where you say maybe within a year you want to learn everything. No, it is a continuous learning process, and then you keep learning, depending on where you are now. Maybe the industry, you may want to also specialize. By specializing, it could be that maybe you are a marketing analyst, and so you have decided to only work around data from the marketing sector. All right, it will also be good for you to build strong portfolio early enough. All right, and then for our community, Data Analytics Mastery Hub, we are going to be laying emphasis on building portfolio earlier enough. And I mean, after we complete our first project, we are going to have our portfolio. So the portfolio can house, different projects that we do subsequently. But from the first project, we are going to build our portfolio. All right, and then networking is very important. But before you do networking, you need to have a portfolio. All right, so networking could be that, yes, you are reaching out to people, reaching out to potential employers, you are reaching out to recruiters online. And for this, you need to leverage social media. You need to leverage recommendations. You need to leverage networking. Social media such as LinkedIn can help you a lot in networking. We have a lot of recruiters online. And it may amaze you to know that about 60 to 70% of jobs are not advertised. So they are gotten from networking. or from word of mouth recommendations. So you want to leverage networking to get job as fast as possible. And then another one is soft skills. You need to develop good soft skills around your technical proficiencies. All right, you need to be able to communicate your data expertise in a way that, yes, people understand that, yes, you have this, you have that. And then certification. Certification is also very important. All right, so data analytics mastery Hub has done it in a way that we are able to learn, we are able to grow our skills, we are able to build portfolios, we are able to do projects, and then we are able to earn certifications that we say that we affirm our skills. All right, so let's go ahead. I'll be showing us the kind of roadmap that we have at Data Analytics Mastery Hub. Navigating free certification opportunities online. There are a number of free e-learning platforms that you can leverage to earn certifications. These are recognized platforms, right? We have Coursera, we have DataCamp, we have Udemy, and we have IBM. IBM, most of the time, they deliver their courses through Coursera. All right, and for our community, we're going to be leveraging Coursera for some of the free certifications that we'll be getting. Okay, let's go ahead. So at this juncture, I just want to confirm that I have someone hearing me and maybe moving along with what I've been saying so far.
Yeah, well, we too.
All right, thank you very much. So let's move ahead. This slide is going to explain to us the 4-month learning roadmap at Data Analytics Mastery Hub. All right, we are going to be focusing on a professional certificate called the IBM Business Intelligence Analyst Professional Certificate. In this certification, we are going to earn 10 certificates, and we are going to do 10 courses, 10 certificates. So after completing each of the courses, we are going to earn a certificate for each course that we do. All right, so the first course is Business Intelligence Essentials. So we are going to be registering for all these courses. The second is Excel basics for data analysis. And the third one is data visualization and dashboards with Excel and Cognos, and also Looker Studio. All right, then the fourth thing to do, or the fourth course, is Introduction to Relational Databases. The fifth course is SQL. The sixth course is Data Warehouse Fundamentals. This will only give us the knowledge that we need to know to undo our data management systems. All right, and then the seventh course is on Statistical Analysis Fundamentals using Excel. Statistics is a key foundation for all data analysts. So we need to have that fundamental knowledge of statistics. And then the eighth course is Getting Started with Tableau. So we said initially that there are two major data visualization tools. One is Tableau and the other is Power BI. So you can learn Tableau or learn Power BI. But on this course, we are going to be learning Tableau. I told you we have transferable skills. Once you develop that data visualization skill already, you can be able to transfer it to any skill that maybe the company you are working with is using. All right, they can decide to use Power BI or give you the flexibility to also use Tableau. And the next course is Advanced Data Visualization with Tableau. And then the last course in this certification is the Business Intelligence and Analyst Capstone Project. So this last course is going to give us an overview of all the skills where we now deploy all the skills we have learned in the other 9 courses. We deploy all the skills into achieving a capstone project. And this is just to culminate all of the skills that we have gained. So for each of the courses, like I said, there will also be mini projects. So how do data analytics mastery group now help? For each of the courses we are going to be doing, we are going to be introducing the course, and at different points, we are going to be telling us what to do. And this will only accelerate our learning journey. You understand? By the time you know what to do at different points, it makes the journey smoother and enjoyable. All right, you have the community to ask questions, and at different points, we are going to be hosting webinars using our Telegram platform like this to, solve problems together. Essentially. So we can move ahead. Learning objective for all those courses I showed. The first one is we have an overview of BI process. When you see BI, it means business intelligence. Why I chose this course is because I see that it provides us the roadmap that we need as an early data career starter. It provides us the opportunity to start from the very beginning. Introducing us to what it is to be a BI analyst, business intelligence analyst, and also introducing us to the basics of Excel. From Excel, we move down to SQL. From SQL, we move down to data management system. From there, we move ahead to Tableau. And from Tableau, we move ahead to, the capstone project. So also in the courses that we are going to be learning how to clean, how to prepare and analyze data using Excel. So I told us in the very beginning that Excel is not elementary. It is so key to data analytics process. You do data cleaning with Excel most of the time. You prepare your data in Excel. You analyze maybe just to see the structure of some data set in Excel before transporting to another tool. So it's so essential that we have good grasp of our data, our Excel skills. In fact, with your advanced Excel skill, you are able to even apply for jobs that require skills like Power BI, data visualization skills, because in Excel, you are able to do something similar. And then we learn to also create visualization and dashboard using Cognos Analytics, using Google Looker Studio and Excel. All right. We also learn how to analyze sales performance and forecast future sales based on historical data. We're also going to learn how to manage and query databases by working with real-world data sets. We are also going to learn how to utilize advanced SQL techniques like joins, cubes, roll-up, and materialized views. We're also going to learn how to design and populate data warehouses and use IBM Cognos to construct an analytics dashboard. We're also going to learn how to import and transform data in Tableau. Also, we'll learn how to create interactive visualizations and dashboards in Tableau. We'll also learn project BI, analysis, presentation, and documentation. The BI professional course is a well-rounded course for someone that is starting out, as it even provides the clear roadmap for you to just navigate the data career journey. Skills you will gain at the end of this course. You gain data collection, data wrangling skills, data analytics skills, data warehousing, data visualization with Tableau skills. You also have SQL skills. You also have data cleansing skill, data mining, Tableau reporting, and dashboard creation skills. So all of these skills are so essential for you to be a well-rounded data analyst. Now, course registration instruction. So the first thing to do is to just browse this link that I have here. You may not worry, I'm going to have a screenshot of this and post it on the Telegram page. So you are going to follow the steps as it is to register for the very first course we are going to be dealing with. But I will advise that you register for 3 for now. You know, we are going to be offering 10 courses in one certification, but you can register for 3 for now. And the first step is for you to browse www.coursera.org. You know, I mentioned that we are going to be using the Coursera platform to earn all of these certifications. All right, the second step will be to navigate to courses. So I said never mind. I'm going to have this posted on the Telegram page. So what the assignments you have to do is just to register for 3 courses following this course registration instruction. All right, so this is just the continuation of that. There are 14 steps you just need to follow for each of the courses that you want to register for. So you replicate the process for the different courses you want to register. And then just note that applications take up to 16 days to be reviewed. So pretty much that is what we have for now. So at this juncture, we just want to welcome question and answer if there is any. So is anyone listening? You can ask your question.
Please, I have a question. So for the data analytics mastery hub, right? The courses we will be taking, they will be from those websites only, right? Or are we going to be having maybe some video meetings or audio meetings where professionals can come to, you know, then also whenever we're taking these courses, how do we ask questions? What's the arrangement for questions and all of that? So that's my question.
Good questions. Thank you very much for asking those questions. So first of all, I would like to announce that we'll be having weekly seminars, webinars like this to introduce the course we are going to do, and then to offer a kind of overview of what we are going to encounter during the course. All right, so we are going to have webinars from time to time. It may be on weekly basis. It may even, it may be on weekly basis, but the platform is there for us to ask questions at different points. So we have professionals on the platform who will also answer to our questions. All right, so we are moving on this journey together. All right, and we have people who have also done this course and they know what it is. So at different points, you have people to answer your questions. And then, like I said, there will be different times when we'll have webinars like this for those who want to ask questions. And also, we have the platform page for you to drop your question at any time. And for the second questions, are we going to be having professionals come to teach us things? Essentially, we don't have trainers for now. We don't have trainers, but we have coaches. We don't have trainers, but we have coaches. We are making use of trainers in the courses we are going to do. These are, the trainers in the courses will be the ones to teach us what to do. But we have this robust roadmap already. Before you offer a course or while offering a particular course, we already gather for you what you are to expect in the course. So during the webinar, we're going to be exposing all of these things. That's okay for the first course. For example, when you are taking the Excel course, you are going to be answering exercises, and they call that hands-on labs. So we are going to be dealing with hands-on labs in data analytics mastery hub. So for each of the webinars we are going to have, we are going to take the exercise for that particular course. You may have about 4 hands-on labs in a course. So we are going to pick those hands-on lab one after the other and just answer them together within the community. And so by the time you are going through the course, it will only be walk over for you because you already know what's the content of the course. Yes, essentially, I would say yes, we have trainers, but I will see them as coaches. I want you to see us as coaches. Yes. The trainers you will have, they are on the courses who will tell you what to do at different times. But we are here to coach you on, how to arrive at the answer. Do you understand? To coach you on how to have that shortcut to arriving at the answer. If you are doing it alone, it may take you something that can take you like 4 months. One course can take someone like 4 months to complete. But we are providing this clear roadmap for you to achieve it in less than 2 weeks. You understand? Depending on how focused you are. So with the clear roadmap we have at Data Analytics Mastery Group, you are going to earn your certification as fast as possible. You are going to complete your project as fast as possible. You are going to have your portfolio as fast as possible. All right. So I don't know if that answers your question.
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So announcements is the next thing on the agenda. So have you filled the onboarding form yet? If not, kindly fill and submit the onboarding form using the following link. So I have dropped the link countless times on the group. So please do make use of the link to fill your onboarding form. And by filling the onboarding form just means that, yes, you are serious with this community, and then we take you as such. If you haven't joined the Telegram platform, I know that we are using the Telegram platform to host this meeting, and I expect that everyone joining the meeting is already on the Telegram platform. However, if you want to share a link with your friends, here's the link, and then I'm also going to drop the link on the platform. All right. So thank you very much for joining the session. And I want to have a community manager. Yeah, a community manager. So I want to just appoint based on availability. As I have it on the call, I think I can hear a voice, consistently. So you can signify if you are interested in becoming our community manager. This is a new group, and we just want serious, people on the group, and people that are willing to learn and commit time. Things that will just take you a year to learn, and you are seeing a community that is helping you achieve it in less than a month. So you should embrace such community. And I just want to seek for anyone who is interested in being our community manager. And the role of a community manager is just to help us disseminate information on the group, the next step we want to take. You are going to relate with the convener on what you want to do or want to achieve. Yes, there is a thing that I know, they say less is more, less is more. This kind of opportunity is not easy to come by. And I want to tell you, not many people are willing to offer this for free. This is something we should have been offering for, money. But, we are not really concerned about the value, the monetary value for now. All right, we are looking at the bigger picture for the future, the number of people we are able to impact using this platform. All right, so I would just like to know if you'll be interested in taking up the community manager role for us.
Well, I really can't say. I have challenges. That's regarding my current location because we have different time zones, so it might not be easy for me to be able to. I don't know how to really put it because my time zone when you guys are in the morning, I'm still at maybe midnight or something, so it might not work.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
So what time are you in now?
Our time now is 11:25 a.m.
Oh, okay. I got that. I got that. We are going to work a time. That is why I also need people to fill the onboarding form so that we work out a time that will favor everybody in the group. All right. So I understand that. I understand that. But will you be able to just take the task on for now and let's see how it goes?
Uh, I'm not sure, honestly. I'm not sure.
All right, all right. It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. So we just continue with what we have on ground and then see where it leads us. So at this juncture, I just want to appreciate you for coming, for joining the session. I hope it has been impactful for you, and I hope you gain one or two things from this presentation.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you for coming, and do enjoy the rest of your day and have a wonderful night's rest. Bye for now.
Bye bye.